If you knew today was your last day alive, would this thing you're angry about still matter? That message you're overreacting to? That comment online? That tiny mistake you keep beating yourself up over? If your answer is probably not, congratulations, you just used one of the most powerful Stoic tools for emotional control, without even knowing it. It's called Memento Mori. Hey, welcome to Stoic Wisdom Studio. If you're new here, this channel is all about using Stoicism to build emotional control in a chaotic world. Today's video we're going to talk about what Memento Mori actually means, why thinking about death can calm you down instead of depressing you, and a simple 3-question Stoic exercise you can use the next time you're about to overreact. By the end of this video, you'll have a mental tool you can pull out anytime you feel your emotions hijacking your brain. Let's get into it. Section 1. What is Memento Mori? Memento Mori is a Latin phrase that means, remember you will die. That sounds dark at first, right? But the Stoics didn't use it to scare themselves. They used it to wake up. They understood something we tend to forget. Life is short. Time is limited. Most of the things we obsess over are not actually that important. So, Memento Mori is not, I'm going to die, so nothing matters. It's, I'm going to die, so not everything deserves my energy. It's a filter, a way of asking, is this really worth my peace, my time, and my life? Section 2. Why we overreact. Let's be honest. Most of the time when we overreact, it's not because the situation is truly life or death. It's because our ego feels attacked. Our expectations weren't met. Our story about what should happen got violated. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Your partner says something in the wrong tone. Your boss sends a slightly passive-aggressive email. And suddenly, your brain turns it into, they don't respect me. I'm not good enough. People always treat me like this. Now you're not responding to the event. You're responding to a story that's been building in your head for years. Stoicism says, the problem is not the event. The problem is the judgment we attach to it. Memento Mori helps us interrupt that judgment. Section 3. Zooming out with Memento Mori. Imagine this. You're on your deathbed. You're looking back at your life. You think about the people you loved, the chances you took, the days you were fully present. Now ask yourself, are you going to be proud of the times you screamed at someone over a small mistake? Are you going to be proud of the hours you spent replaying an argument in your head? Are you going to wish you had held on to more grudges? Probably not. Memento Mori zooms you out of the current moment and asks, in the context of my whole life, in the context of the fact that I will die, how big is this really? Is this worth raising your blood pressure, ruining your whole day, saying words you can't take back? Most of the time, the answer is no. And that tiny gap between emotion and reaction, that's where emotional control lives. Section 4. The 3 Memento Mori questions. Now let's make this practical. Next time you feel yourself about to overreact, you feel the anger rising, the anxiety spiking, the urge to send that long emotional text. Pause. Take one breath and ask yourself these 3 Stoic questions. Question 1. Will this still matter in 1 year? Not 1 hour, not 1 day, 1 year. Will you still be thinking about this comment? Will this minor mistake still define you? Will this person's opinion still be that important? If the answer is no, that's a signal. Your emotion is real, but the size you're giving this situation is not. Question 2. Is this worth losing a peaceful day of my short life? You only get a limited number of days. You don't know how many. So ask, is this situation worth sacrificing today's peace? Is it worth feeling tense all afternoon? Is it worth snapping at someone else who did nothing wrong? If not, then you don't need to pretend you're not upset. But you can choose to respond with more calm, more intention, less drama. Question 3. If I died tonight, how would I wish I had responded? This is the core of Memento Mori. If today was your last day, would you want your final memory with this person to be you yelling? You sending a wall of angry text? You going to bed bitter and resentful? Or would you rather set a boundary clearly but calmly? Let some things go? Choose peace over being right? When you ask this question honestly, your ego gets quieter, your perspective expands, and the emotional wave that felt huge a minute ago starts to shrink. That's how Memento Mori becomes more than a quote on Instagram. It becomes a tool you actually use in the moments that matter. Section 5. A real-life example. Let's walk through a quick example. Imagine your partner sends you a short, cold text. Can't talk, busy. You instantly feel rejected, disrespected, ignored. Your brain starts writing a whole story. They don't care about me. They always do this. Why am I the only one who tries? You're about to fire back a long, emotional message. Now watch what happens if you bring in Memento Mori. You pause, take a breath, ask, 1. Will this still matter in 1 year? Will you even remember this exact text? Probably not. What will matter more is the overall health of the relationship, not this single message. 2. Is this worth losing a peaceful day of my short life? Do you want to spend the rest of your evening angry, checking your phone, rehearsing arguments in your head? Or would you rather focus on something meaningful, even while you wait to talk? 3. If I died tonight, how would I wish I had responded? Would you want your last message to them to be an angry paragraph? Or a calm, honest response like, got it. Let's talk later when you're free. Hope your day goes okay. Same situation, different response. Because you remembered, your time and your peace are limited. That's emotional control, not suppressing your feelings, but choosing what to do with them. Section 6. How to practice this daily. If you want Memento Mori to actually change your reactions, you have to practice it before the storm hits. Here are 2 simple habits. 1. Morning reminder, 30 seconds. When you wake up, tell yourself, I won't live this day again. I don't know how many I have left. Today, I choose not to waste my energy on small things. That's it. 1 sentence. Set the tone. 2. Evening review, 2 minutes. Before bed, ask yourself, where did I overreact today? If I had remembered Memento Mori, how would I have responded instead? Don't beat yourself up. Just learn. The goal is to be 1% calmer tomorrow than you were today. Over time, this rewires how fast you get triggered and how quickly you return to calm. Memento Mori is not about obsessing over death. It's about respecting life, your time, your attention, your peace. Next time you feel yourself about to snap, to send that angry message, to replay that conversation for the 20th time, pause. Remember, you will die. Then ask, will this matter in a year? Is this worth losing my peace today? If this was my last day, how would I want to respond? If this video helped you, don't just click away. Leave a comment and tell me, what is one situation where you wish you had reacted more calmly? I read every comment, and I'll use your answers to create more videos to help you build emotional control through Stoicism and Memento Mori. If you want more tools like this, Make sure to subscribe to Stoic Wisdom Studio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.